Okay, this is a video for Robert, 88 Hawaii, and it's, let me get over here to my garage. Wanted to talk bikes with you. This is my 2006 Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R. I noticed you have the solar yellow one, and there's some important modifications that I'd like to share with you since I've had this bike since 2006. The first one, I'll get into it right away, is the brake calipers. It comes stock with Tokikos. These are Nissan front brake calipers from a ZX14. Hands down the best mod for the money. I got mine for about 130 bucks off of eBay. They were used. I would also highly encourage you to get a speed valve for bleeding them. Bleeding these brakes was a pain, but still, the feel, you don't pull the lever all the way down to the handle like I did with the Tokikos. I mean, you barely pull it in, the bike stops. You can do a front wheelie really easily on this. It just changed the bike night and day. Also, I would recommend I don't know if you can see that, these are Michelin Pilot Powers, and great. I mean, they're just awesome tires. I also went with these shorty ASV levers. Great feel. I can't speak highly enough of them. I mean, it was literally 10-minute, to bolt on, to take off the old ones and put these on. I also went with these aftermarket grips. They were like 15 bucks. This is Throttlemiester. It's like cruise control. I'll show you how it works if you're not familiar with it. So, normally if you're riding, you're twisting. If you twist and let go, it goes back. But if you're going on a long ride and you twist this Throttlemiester, whatever position you put this in, it'll stay. That's full throttle. If I release it, it releases it. So if you're on long rides and you're tired of holding it, this is a okay buy. It was pretty pricey. It was 130 bucks. And I honestly don't use it that much. The next thing is, you mentioned that the battery on your bike seems to be running low. I've got to share with you that it's a problem on all Kawasaki's, and I don't know what the deal is, at least for the 0607. Let me take you past my junk pile here. Excuse the mess. You can see this. This is, on the left is the OEM stock battery that came on the bike. Next to it is a Shirai battery. It's a lithium battery. It has more cold cranking amps, so it spins the engine faster, starts faster. It'll store for a full year without losing any power. It costs the same as the OEM. There's no acid in it. The OEM weighs roughly 6.1 pounds. This one weighs 1.6 pounds, so there's some weight savings there. Let's go back to the bike. Another great mod. Let me get my key out. I have it here somewhere. I would like to talk to you about is the GiPro gear indicator. This one is pretty nice because not only is it a gear indicator, but it also changes the mapping a little bit or actually the positioning of the exhaust valve. And so it feels like you just have more power on certain settings, like on a hard setting, than on just not having this device on the bike. It was a pain to put in. You do need to take off the tank and, you know, go into the main wiring harness, but it was still worth it. So if I go on the other side of the bike, I'll do that now. See if you can see that. See, it shifted into one. Now we're back in neutral. And if I go up and up, you know, you'll have gears 2 through 6. But it's just one of those nice things to know what gear you're in, and you know, given what speed you're going, and depending on what you're trying to do. As I mentioned before, if the light is flashing because there's no oil pressure, because the bike's not running. But if you listen to how quickly this bike starts, because I have a shorty battery in my bike. So it's a pretty quick startup. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope I helped you out.